We turn now to an 18-year-old who's been charged with murder in a bizarre case where a 16-year-old was killed.
Larry Holmes wasn't there when Edwin Quinones was shot, but authorities believe they still can hold him responsible.
They say Holmes coached 16-year-old Quinones on how to commit armed robbery, and that is why Quinones reportedly was killed at the Haven at Elgin student apartments. Liliana Pearson is live from outside the apartments where that shooting happened. Liliana, the big question here, how is Holmes facing murder charges if he wasn't even there for the shooting?
Yeah, it's a really important question. And as you mentioned, we know that Holmes was supposedly coaching Quinones on how to commit armed robbery. We're told that Quinones was attempting to do just that. He was in an elevator when he was attempting to rob people. They pulled out their own gun, shooting him and killing him. Now, the Harris County DA is telling us that they're holding Holmes responsible for the murder through something called the law of parties. And the law of parties allows somebody to be held for someone else's crimes under three circumstances. First, if you cause or help an innocent person engage in crime. Second, if you intentionally help, encourage, or direct someone to commit or attempt to commit a crime. And finally, if you know a crime is going to happen and you make no effort to stop it. Because Holmes coached Quinones how to commit armed robbery and Quinones was killed in the process, Holmes is now responsible for the death, despite him not even being there at the time of the crime. Residents at the apartment building say they're glad to hear about the new charges, but they're still wary around the building.
It doesn't really make me feel any safer per se, because they still haven't found the individual who committed the actual murder itself. And as somebody who lives here, this happened here, the elevator that it happened in is still shut down. It's just one of those things that, like, my parents are like trying to get me to end my lease here and come home.
Holmes was given a $275,000 bond. He's still in jail. I'm Liliana Pearson, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.